So 1.1, you know, right? The four different terms. So collect, okay, to make a collection, organizing, summarizing, analyzing, and you draw your conclusions. So that is your 1.1. Okay, the five concept of statistics. All right, you should know that. Okay, second, there is given some information, as you know. All right. So they are requiring that what is the population for the survey that you will be conducted. Okay. All right. So what type of the survey is will be conducted? So this is pretty easy. So what is the population for that survey that you conducted? The population is all customers of that chain store in North Carolina. Okay. It will be all customer of the chain store from North Carolina. Okay. All right. So this is the by reading a text, then you will know that. Okay. What about the four-way of data collection for this study? So this study already made. Okay. This study already made. So what is the four-way of the data collection? What are those four types of the data collection?
Questionnaire,
Okay. Lim Cho Sin said is a questionnaire. Any other answer, guys? The four-way of the data collection. Okay, for this day, look at that the text that what you carry out. Okay, so the four-way data collection for this study. One is customers entering and leaving, because this is your questionnaires has to be prepared based on that the event, the way of the make a collection. Okay, make the study is be conducted. Okay, so that's why you need to read the carefully the text. Okay, the first is, so you can say that first the customers entering and leaving. Okay, that first you need to record all those things. Second is you could do that mail survey. Okay, mail surveys. All right. So from this case, you know, you can do that. The the data is can be collected based on that survey. Okay, which is mail, because the distance is far, so you can use the mail. And then customers checking out. All right, you can do that. There's another collection is the customers checking out. How many customers is being checked out? All right, from that groceries. Huh? And then another thing is discount coupons for the online survey. Okay, this is one of the must as well, because this part is one of the data collection those can be carried out, because this is the web developed place. All right, by providing a discount coupon for online, so you can make the data collection. Okay, because that could be intrigued, because not everyone going to participate there. So in order to just make that things better, so another way to make the data collection to attract the people around that, this Carolina is like well-developed city, and then people here is like pretty much, like a bit higher. So definitely they were looking for, to get a, cheapest price in order to, buying a necessary products for daily use. So it would be much convenient for them to use to attract them by giving the discount coupons. Okay, so that they can be able to do that the survey. So always remember, okay, first is customers entering living. That could be one reason, one data collection. Mail survey because it's a far distance one another. So people, prefer to do the mail surveys rather than do it their own. I mean, in a particular. And then you can check the customer checking out from that store, the grocery store, and so that is a four category that you can be carried out for data collection purposes. Okay. How about number five? No, no, not number five. I mean, 1.3. Sorry. How about 1.3? The Hawaii Bureau collects data on visitors to Hawaii. Okay, the following questions were among 16 asked in questionnaires handed out to the passengers during the incoming airline flight in 2003. Okay, all right. So these are the some of stuff. Okay, all right. So the trip to Hawaii, the first day, second day, third and fourth, and then the primary reasons for the trip. Okay, whether it's a vacation or conventions or honeymoon extra, and then where I plan to stay. That means the accommodations, like hotel, apartments, relative houses, camping, okay, on the road and something else. All right. Total days in Hawaii. All right. They're going to check. These are all the categories that you've been prepared for the questionnaire. In the questionnaire. Okay. Now you need to answer the following questions. Okay. So first is there the questionnaires is a good way to reach the population of the passengers on incoming airline flights? Do you think is good? Hello, lady? Anyone? Harry Lee, Agnes, Cho Sing Mei, Harry, Letting? Any idea? So the questionnaire, the one they prepare up there, is it a good way to reach the populations of the passengers on the incoming flights? Huh? Ng Hon Zin, Liam Jia Kwan, Ng Hon Zin, Lim Cho Sing, Hong Kun Seong, Hong Chun Kang. You guys, any idea? You think yes? Of course, it is. Okay. So the questionnaire is important, as you know. You should know, right? Okay, because this is very basic, guys. It's a very basic things you should know. Okay. So that questionnaires will be improved. Okay, improved as well as is a good way to reach the population of passengers. Okay. Four question is there, right? Okay. Take a look at this. You got a four questions. All right. So you need to categorize whether the each every one of it is considered as a categorical or it's quantitative. It's pretty easy. I think I'll leave it to you to decide. Or you want me to do? Or we do together? Guys, is it easy? Hello? Categorical is which is cannot be measured by numbers. Categorical is classified like a male or female or rank, colors. That is called categorical. Okay? Okay, now mind we do together. Alright, the first one. Alright, the trips. The trips to Hawaii is my first, second, third, and fourth choice. So this is come under categorical or quantitative? What do you think?
Quantitative.
Yeah, this is quantitative. Okay, this is quantitative. Okay, so this is quantitative. Okay. Okay, so this is quantitative. All right, the primary reason for this trip is, all right, look at this. Vacation, convention, honeymoon. Okay, what does it mean? So what type of that data is? Is it categorical or quantitative? Agnes? Any idea? Guys, look at this. There is no numbers presented. So only that the choices. Yes, this is categorical. Okay, because you know by looking at the question itself, you know, right? This is cannot be numbered. All right, this is not a figures. All right, this is that just the uh, the type of the vacations. All right, now look at the third one. Okay, where I plan to stay. So hotel, apartment, relative. Okay, this considers is obviously this is what? Categorical or quantitative? It's a categorical, okay, because there's no numbers. Total days in Hawaii. Okay, what are those? Is it categorical or quantitative? Hello? Yeah. All right. Easy, easy. All right. So that's how you need to just answers. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, the questions and all. You just infer the questions and then answers. Okay. All right. We will look at another example. All right. Can you see it? All right. Can you see this question? All right. So this is one of the questions in interval. Remember the first topic, our first topic. Okay. All right. I'm just going to evaluate the same concept, the one we did before. Okay. Now, all right. So take a look at this example. A researcher wishes to estimate the number of days it takes an automobile dealer to sell a Chevrolet Aveo. All right, a sample of 50 cars had been at a mean time on the dealer's lot of 54 days. Okay, assume that population standard deviation to be 6 days. Alright, the standard deviation for the population is 6 days. And find the best point estimate of the population. Okay, I think the too many informations lie on this. So estimate the population mean in the 95% confidence interval of the population mean. Okay, so this is a statement that you know. Okay, now let me finish this. Now, 10 randomly selected people were asked to how long they slept last night. Okay, this is another question. Okay, so this is a. Okay, look at this question one. A researcher wishes to estimate the number of days. Okay, number of days it takes automobile dealer to sell a Chevrolet IBO. So write down all the information first. So as we know, there is sample of 50 cars and had a mean time. Okay, and then on the dealer a lot for 54 days. That means the mean, we know that there is a 54 days. Okay, the mean is 54 days. Okay, assume that the population standard deviations, if population standard deviations should be 6 days. All right, so write down all the information that you know. Okay, so 6 days. All right, now, and how many sample of the cars they had? So, and 50. All right. So you all know that information from these questions. All right, now, next, what else? Is that we know? Okay. So 95 percentage confidence interval, how much? Remember that? Okay, so you can take from here as well. They're already given here. All right. 95% for confidence intervals. So 95% confidence interval equivalent to the Z value, how much? The Z equal to 1.96. That is correct. Okay. 1.96. All right, now. So we all know this information. Okay, what else? All right, so we know that they wanted to just calculate that the best point estimate of the population mean and the 95% confidence interval of the population mean. So what is the formula for that? The Z distribution. So we know that X mean, remember this formula? Alpha over 2. Guys, this is a normal distribution one, guys. It's a pretty easy, straightforward. Okay, not the complex one. So less than what? Mean less than your sample mean plus Z. You just copy the other side. The both sides will be the same. I told you, right? 2 in bracket. Okay, very good, cool. So this is your formula over square root n. Remember, just only remember the one side. The other side is still remain the same. So you just only copy and paste the other side. So it has to be in between in this interval. And then you know that the stuff is very easy. So the mean, you know, the 54, and then this is, you know, the 1 point. Just substitute with that one side of value 1.96, and then the standard deviation value is a 6 over the mean value is a square root 50. Okay, less than mu less than. All right, so this is your another value is 54 plus 1.96. same thing, guys. The 6 over 50. All right, now solve it. Okay, so then you continue. Get the intervals. So remember, your conclusion will be given marked as well. So make sure write your conclusions. Okay, next is you just not because this is a days, right? Days cannot be in the decimal numbers. So just give round up to that the nearest 10. Okay. There is no 1.2 days, right? Okay. Depend on the question, guys. Remember, depend on the questions. I usually give the two decimal places now if they really require the decimal places. All right. Now look at these questions. Okay. 10 randomly selected people were asked. Okay, 10 randomly. So by the time when you just read the question, you just better just write the all the information. All right, or easy for you to just know. Okay, the 10 randomly selected people were asked how long they slept, how to write the conclusion. Refer my notes. I already taught you right in the class. Okay, refer the notes. Okay. Okay, 10 randomly selected people were selected. Uh, People were asked to how long they slept at night. The mean time was 7.1. All right, so we know that the mean is 7.1. Okay, and then we know the n is 10. This information that we know from the questions, and the standard deviation is 0.78. Okay, the standard deviation is 0.78 hours. Find the 95% interval, confidence interval, okay, of the mean time, and assume that variable is normally distributed. Okay, given that, so your t table is already given. T distributions. Okay, guys, this is actually 95 confidence interval. Not sweet to use this. Okay. All right. You should use the T over 2. Okay. Not this. You should use this. Okay. All right. Okay. Assume that the variable normally distributed, and you need to determine that the confidence interval. You want to find that the confidence interval and the mean of the mean time. Okay. So this formula is based on the normal distributed. So you need to know that the formulas mean minus, the t functions. Okay, use this t alpha over 2, the same things as over square root n less than mu and plus t alpha over 2. Remember guys, formulas so straightforward. Okay, use this formula. Okay, plug all those values and then give your interval. Okay, the answer is straightforward. Any question? Of course, formula, you have a mark. This is all the easy one. This is how you get this. All right, so make sure memorize. Okay, formula have marks, guys. Make sure write the formulas. All right. So, all right. Did you copy down? Have you? Hello. Okay. You just click the next one. in a recent survey of 150 households, 54 at central air conditioning, and find find something's missing. Let's make a copy. Okay, I think it's the printing error. Sorry about that. Okay, find P cap and Q cap, where the P cap is the proportion of the household that have central air conditioning. I think this question is similar to the one in the lecture notes. Okay, so I already okay, can you see it? Okay, so you know that okay, so you know the two informations. One is your P cap. All right, you need to determine the P cap. All right, and the Q cap as well. All right. All right, P and Q, where P is the proportions of the households that have air conditioning. So the information we know that here is, we know that there is X is 54, and the number of household we had is 150. Okay, so the formula, you know, the P naught, remember, X over N. Okay, so you know this is 54 over 150. Okay, what the answer? You just give it the percentage. And then your Q, remember Q is a complementary for that this. So 1 minus P cap. Okay, so now you give answers. So since whatever P value, the percentage, then you subtract with that 1 from 1, so then you get the Q value. All right, so that's the proportions. Is it clear? Guys, is that clear, guys? This is probably 1 mark. This 2 marks, 2 marks. So I'll get the 5 marks for this. Okay. So far, Eric is responding. Let's think. How about the rest? Do you follow? Okay, guys. We about 3 minutes times to hibernate this session. So we will see after 10 minutes break. Okay.